Let's go! Legend! 1, 2, 3, go!
Hi, welcome to the Comic Con Community Podcast. My name's Will, and today we have Jude Kay joining us. Now, Jude is a cosplayer, so instead of the usual cosplay takeover, we've got Jude on as a special cosplaying guest. Hi, Jude.
How we doing, Will? You all right?
Yes, very good, thank you, very good. So, Jude, do you want to just start off by telling us a bit about the cosplays that you do? Which characters do you mostly dress up as? Do you have any particular favourites?
Well, to be honest with you, I like them all like equally. I only really do like just the main two characters, Batman or Superman, but I do like various designs from different movies.
Yeah, because obviously there's been a lot of Batman movies, and same with Superman.
Yeah.
Each costume's probably slightly different or massively different.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like even though I give off like the whole Superman vibe, Clark Kent, my bat suits are a lot more popular because it's like a blue suit versus full black body armor. Everyone chooses the body armor.
Yeah, it probably looks a lot more impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I've seen both. I've seen videos of both, and they are both very impressive. But I suppose it's hard to choose. It's like choosing your favorite child. I suppose it's one of those things. You shouldn't really pick one of them. They're both great.
Nah, love both my nephews.
So how long have you been cosplaying then?
Believe it or not, I've only been doing this for about 3 years.
Right. Wow.
Like
So
3 years in
fairly-
July.
Right. And what got you into cosplaying? So obviously that was after COVID. So
Yeah, to be honest with you, I actually wanted to do cosplay, but obviously I'd just left high school and obviously I was unemployed, and seeing all the cosplayers like, how old was I? About 16 at Manchester Comic Con before COVID. I was like, I really want to get into this someday. And puts to July 2022, I went to Comic Con Manchester at Bowlers, and same again, I wanted to do cosplay, but I didn't know who to do. I wanted to do, of all people, Elvis Presley. Because I thought, you know what, get a bit of music in there,
that would be good.
Yeah, and then I thought, you know what, we'll try Batman, see how it goes, find a website that sells decent suits. And after that, I just started cosplaying ever since.
Right. And how many events do you go to? Like on average, do you do it quite often, or is it every few months, or?
It usually differs each year. Like this year, I've got about 5 Comic Cons to go to,
Right.
and they're like either, excuse me, once a month or every other month.
Right. So you have a bit of a break in between.
Yeah, and that gives me time to work on my suits and stuff.
Yeah. And when you go into a cosplay, say you've got to a Comic Con, sorry, say you've got a Comic Con due in a few weeks. When do you decide which costume you're going to wear? Do you like plan them all in advance, or do you just like on the day you just say, "Oh, today I think I'll go as Batman," the Dark Knight, or how does that work?
To be honest with you, it's because I have to buy the suits in advance, because with the websites I use, it can take a week delivery. That's fair enough. But if it's like more than 2 weeks, then I will get worried. So I buy them all in advance.
Right.
But in terms of going, like, I'd say I'll just plan it in advance. Like, I'll just throw a dart at the board, and if it says Christian Bale Batman, then I'm taking Christian Bale Batman.
That's how you work. That's the best way of making choices.
Yeah.
The other thing is you could roll a dice. I mean, I'm a big D&D player, so rolling a D20 to
Off with
see.
the coin, really.
Yeah, that would also work. So what if you had to pick one of your Batman costumes, how many Batman costumes have you got? We'll start with that. How many roughly have you got?
I want to say 4, but one of them I've never used at all, and that was the animated series Batman. That was meant to be a last-minute thing for this 90s do I was supposed to go to, but it got cancelled at like a couple of days before, so it's still in the wardrobe.
Right.
But
is that more
all
like
in all,
the
we'll say 3.
Right, so you've got 3. So the animated one, is that more like the one that like a Smithy's kind of blue cape and colourful, and so it's not really like a modern Batman, it's more like the original.
Yeah. More comic book like, yeah.
Right. Have you? So you've not worn that yet. Have you got any plans to wear that, or are you just keeping it as a reserve?
I'm going to keep it as a reserve for now, I think, because I can't really see through the mask, because with the eyes being whited out like mesh material.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah,
You kind of struggle seeing through that.
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
So out of the three that you've got, the three Batman ones, what would you say is your favourite? Or can you not pick one of those either? I'm really putting you on the spot here, but I'm just intrigued
Yeah.
because obviously I know if I had three different Batman costumes and I was a huge Batman fan, which one would have? How would I decide which one was my favourite? I mean, it's a tough one. It is a tough one.
Yeah. All in all, like, I'd like to say, because I've worn the Christian Bale suit more, like, it looks amazing, you know, like, it's my most popular looking suit. Don't be
Right.
fooled, it is horrible to move in.
I can
Like, I can't
imagine.
sit down in it or go to the toilet.
Oh, really?
And with it being full body armor, I'll have to take it all off, take like the main chest piece off, unzip the back, and then just what?
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. I did. I mean, I don't do cosplay, which is good. Me doing these podcasts with cosplayers because I'm coming from a world of not knowing anything about cosplay. So that's why if you think some of the questions are a bit random, it's because I know nothing about cosplay. But I did a half marathon for raising funds for the Comic Con the other week, and I
Yeah, as
dressed
Robin,
as
yeah, I saw
yeah,
that.
I dressed as Robin, and at the moment I've got a dodgy shoulder, so I couldn't actually undo the back of it. So what I had to do was I cut a hole around this, like a easy access hole. So
Yeah, down there.
I'm not into crafting or sewing or anything like that. So I had to cut this hole and then sew Velcro onto both sides so that I could
Yeah,
because there's absolutely no way I'd have been able to get out of that to go to the loo, which would have been a disaster. So yeah, I feel your pain. It's not easy.
yeah. But I will have to say, my Robert Pattinson one has been like, it's almost answered my questions really. Like, can I sit down in it? Yes. Can I go to the toilet? Sorted.
So that could be one of you. That's definitely a contender for your favourite.
Yeah, it's defo on my top ones. Yeah,
Right. I'll ask you again in a few months and see if you've changed your mind.
yeah. I'll probably end up deciding again, knowing me.
Yeah. So Superman, you do Superman as well. How many Superman costumes have you got? Have you got a couple of those, or is it just the one?
I did
Or
have, I had two, but one of them ripped. It was Henry Cavill and Tyler Hecklin. But the thing is, Oaks, with the Superman suits online being like a really tight material, I thought, no, I don't want to get one too revealing.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
got
they
one
are.
in. So the Tyler Hecklin one, I got in quite a big size. Like, so I'm what, over 6 foot tall as well.
Right.
I'm kneeling down right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't tell because obviously you're not stood up, but
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. But that one's a bit too baggy, so I'm sort of a hit and miss with that one. I just use that suit as a backup one.
Yeah, just in case something happens to your
Yeah.
other one.
But next time I get paid, I've got a Comic Con in Blackpool coming up, and I will be doing Superman then. But I've decided I'm going to do the black suit that he wears in the Snyder Cut Justice League.
Ah, right. And that's at Blackpool. Is that the Creed one at the end of April
Yeah,
at Norbeck Castle?
yeah, that's the one.
Excellent. I'll see you there then because I'm there running the board games. But I don't know where yet. They've just said, yes, that's great. You can come along and run some board games. But I've not been given any details. Um,
All right,
I'll be in there somewhere. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll
lovely,
be good to see all the cosplayers on that day. And I'll get to meet you in person. Amazing.
lovely, lovely.
Yeah. So what other events have you got coming up? So you've got Blackpool. That's at the end of April,
Yeah,
I
I've got
believe.
Morecambe at the beginning of April.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to go to a Liverpool one in May, but I decided no, I want to have like a month off so I can work on my suits. I've got a Comic Con in Leeds in
Right.
June. That was Friday night just gone. That was my first night out in Leeds, so I'm definitely going back because I liked it that much. Um, where else is there? Yeah, July, first
And
and
of
second of
course you've
August.
got, yeah, Lytham.
Yeah, I've got MegaCon.
Oh, right. You're not coming to
Yeah,
Lytham
I
on the
can't make it
second?
to Lytham one.
Oh, that's such a shame. Such a shame.
Yeah, got it.
But
Yeah,
MegaCon is also going to be amazing. They actually rescheduled that, didn't they? Because it was supposed to be,
yeah, end of July. Yeah,
yeah, and then they ended up pushing it forward, which is a shame because it clashes with Lytham. But it
yeah,
is what it is. I think it's two separate events, so I'm sure
Yeah, and then I've got
I'm sure
this
we'll get a
film
turnout.
fest thing I went to last year as a cosplayer,
Right.
like Lytham International
Oh,
Film Fair.
yes. Right, you went there last year as well, did you?
Yeah, I went there as Batman, and there was a few of us as well. Had
Mm.
James on here as well a brief bit ago, who does Spider-Man and
Yes.
Ghostface.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was there as Spider-Man.
Right, excellent.
And yeah, after Lytham, Preston, yeah, Preston in October. Oh,
Is that the
before I forget,
Wonky
there is a,
Rocket, Preston?
yes, there's another,
Right,
yeah, Wonky Rocket, yeah. There's another Morecambe one in August as well, just before I forget.
right.
November, Liverpool, and then December, I'm free.
It sounds like you've got quite a few lined up then for the year.
Yeah.
You've got quite a busy
But the thing is, though,
calendar.
after the November one, it's like knowing full well I don't have any other cons until heaven knows when. It's like, I'm bored.
Yeah. What are you going to do over Christmas? Are you going to take some time off and work on your costumes, or are you going to just wear them out and about? Maybe head to
Yeah,
town in your
I've always
Batman costume.
I've always been tempted just to do a random Friday night around Lancaster, but the thing is, with Lancaster being, it essentially does give off Gotham vibes. You know, it's got a bit of
Oh
historic
yeah.
vibe to it. Then it's got industrial. It's like all you need is Batman. Oh wait, that's me.
You should definitely do that one Friday night.
Yeah, it's just a case of deciding what suit to choose, really.
Yeah, you've got so many of them.
Yeah, because I've got this Christian Bale one in my basket from a website called Pro Cosplay. A
Right.
lot of people have been using that, whereas I've been using Magic Wardrobes. So I thought I'll give this one a shot. And same again, this one's answered all my questions as well. Like the armor looks easier to put on; it's not as much of a faff. And there's a zipper down there to go to the toilet as well, so I'm winning.
That's exactly what you need.
Yeah.
So what is when you pick up when you like get a new costume, do you do any work on them, or do you just kind of buy them pre-made and wear them like that, or do you ever actually do any
Well, it's a
work
weird
on them?
one. It's a weird one, really, to be honest with you. I'll just show you my Pattinson suit, for example. But when I
Hmm.
ordered it, it was plain black, like the symbol. You couldn't see anything of it. Hold on, just proving how tall I am.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, so over time, I gave it a little paint job. So this was all black, like you couldn't see the symbol or anything. But the silver bits I painted myself, and obviously it's a
Right.
bit more grey.
Ah, very good.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
that's really good. Yeah. Was it
yeah, I'm
easy to
still
do?
working on it. Like honestly, painting it, it was all right. But obviously, like the armor piece is just piece of cake, really, because it's just layer of grey and that's it.
Right. Yeah, it
But
looks really
the
good that.
symbol, like,
Yeah.
yeah, trying to make the symbol more metallic and gritty looking, that was a bit of a faff. So what I did was, if I can find a paintbrush, for example, yes, one right in front of me. So got a layer of silver and then just went around the edges. And what I sort of did was sort of like, flick the silver all over the symbol, like that sort of stuff.
Right. So it gives it yeah. Right, that's
Yeah,
really
make it
cool.
more metallic. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it so what's the out of the costumes that you have had to change yourself, what's been the hardest part? Has there been something that's been really tricky or something that you
Um,
really didn't enjoy doing?
trying to think from top of my head, like I'm going back to the Christian Bale bat suit, the utility belt. It on the website. I can't remember which website I use now. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. It'll come back to me in like 10 years' time.
Yeah, probably.
But the utility belt, it looked sturdy on the actual website, but I've got this pouch which I use to like hold my phone and wallet and everything like that.
Hmm.
Clipped it onto the belt, and unbeknownst to me, the belt was like a can't describe it, but next thing just
Oh
done.
really?
Yeah, it's
Did
like
you
a
have
rubber
to
sort of material with like metal rods holding it all together.
right? Did you have to fix it on the fly then while you were there or
Yeah, luckily it just clips back on, but at the same time, I thought, right, I'm taking this pouch off and just carrying it with.
yeah, you don't want to be losing that, especially if it's got
Yeah.
all your valuables in it. That'd be a disaster.
Yeah.
So you've only been doing it a few years, which is good. That's great that you've got so
Yeah.
deep into it. What advice would you give to somebody who's looking at starting to do cosplay? I mean, obviously it's good to ask you because you're quite new to it yourself. So
Um, to be fully honest as well, like when it comes to website recommendations, go with said website, whether it's Pro Cosplay, Magic Wardrobes, or better yet, Amazon, because sometimes Amazon can be helpful. It just depends on the overall character you do. Like with trying to think now, like with Superman, for example, like obviously me being tall as it is, like tailored fit can be an option, but at the same time, I would advise it, but at the same time, I wouldn't. It's kind of one of those, really.
I would imagine that's probably not going to be particularly cheap getting the tailored fit. Is that
Yeah,
extra?
it's like an extra X amount,
Right.
about an extra 15 to 30 pounds, I think. I can't remember.
Oh, that's not so
Same
bad.
again, it depends on the website.
Yeah. What's the, not asking for a price, but what is the most expensive one you bought? Which costume was the most expensive?
Expense. I'm going to say
The Christian
my
Bale
answer's
one.
always going to be Christian Bale.
I thought it might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, because the boots and cowl were like a separate piece. The cowl's ripped as well, which I am a bit annoyed about, but I ordered that one off Amazon, so obviously ordering latex cowls off Amazon isn't really the best option.
No.
Which I learned myself, because the cowl was like that tight as well. Like it was literally pressing against my face. Like I couldn't
Right.
like speak properly or anything.
So are you going to buy a replacement for that, or what's the plan there?
I'm going to buy a replacement for that. I'm going to do a replacement suit in general, like just start it again. Because I did a poll on my Instagram story, and it was like, which batsuit do I bring back? And Christian Bale got most votes.
Right. Excellent. So what's your Instagram username, just for people out there if they want to jump on and check out your Instagram?
It's Jude Kay 101, like JUDEKAY, and then 101.
101. So people can find you on there. Where else can they find you? Have you got a Facebook page or?
I do have my Facebook page as well. It's just my personal one, and I do have TikTok, which is the same name as my Instagram.
Right, and we'll try and put links in the comments of this video so people can find you on there.
Lovely.
So, what is your most memorable moment from one of the Comic Cons that you've ever done? But a positive moment, though, not something negative.
I got plural memorable moments. I can't say that word like fast.
Yeah.
Try saying that 5 times fast. Some of the demon. But nah, honestly, pardon me. I'm going to have to say, it's usually when I'm just randomly walking down the street, either going to a Comic Con or coming back from a Comic Con. And obviously, say if someone's like sat in the beer garden, like I think this was when it was in MegaCon 2025. Yeah, last MegaCon. Like I was walking past a Weatherspoons to get back to my hotel. Don't stay in the hotel I stayed in. Word of advice.
Oh right.
Yeah, didn't have a window.
Oh, no window at all.
No window. So God forbid if there was a fire, I'd be dead.
That's not good.
But no, carrying on. So I had to walk past the Weatherspoons, and with it being July, nice weather, beer garden weather, as they say, everyone was sat in the beer garden, and they just see Batman walking past. Everyone's like, what? Or same again when I was in Liverpool, I had to get some cash out because I wanted to meet Tom Welling from Smallville. Met 3 Supermen now over the last few years.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Tyler Hoechlin, Brandon Ralph, and Tom Welling. And yeah, but I had to get some cash out, and I thought, right, nearest cash machine, Google that, Then I literally went running through Liverpool city centre just to find a cash machine in full cosplay. It was like a genuine Only Fools and Horses moment.
Was that as Superman then?
Batman.
Oh, it was Batman. Right, amazing. But everybody was like moving out of your way.
Like, even bouncers are like...
That was brilliant. So, out of all the Comic Cons you've been to, which one has been your overall favourite? Which one are you looking forward to the most, or which has been, out of everything that you've ever been to, have you got like a one that you know is going to be a great weekend?
It's a tie between MegaCon or Liverpool, to be honest with you. Like, I couldn't really give a definite answer because MegaCon I've been going to for the past couple of years or so, like either as Batman, then Superman, then back to Batman. But Liverpool, the first time I went, God only forbid, how did I get back home on time? Like, I went on a Sunday, because I had a thing already planned on the Saturday, which was seeing my cousin's band doing the signing at HMV. So just
Oh,
went to,
amazing.
support my cousins. Yeah, so I went down to Liverpool. Like, I got a 9:30 train from Carnforth, where I'm living. But I had to keep changing here and there. Like, going there was all right, but coming back was a nightmare. Like, 'cause I didn't realize I left my mobile data on, and that eats my battery, really.
Oh no.
So I'm still in Liverpool with my phone on 20%, and I'm literally having to jump trains just to get back. I always told myself, as long as I get to Lancaster, then I'm all right, because I can just walk it afterwards.
Yeah, the end goal. Get to Lancaster.
Yeah. Like, even Preston at a push.
Yeah. Yeah. But I've heard Liverpool, I mean, it is one of the main Comic Cons. I've
Yeah.
heard that, the lineups are always great and the venue's really good and just an overall great experience because obviously some of the Comic Cons, the venues aren't laid out particularly well and, they just have issues. But yeah, Liverpool always comes in. When I ask that same question to most people, Liverpool is always, around the top of the list.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could do a cosplay photo shoot anywhere in the world, and where would you do it? But you're not allowed to do it on
Oh,
the set of a Batman movie, though. I mean, not obviously in a film studio, but if you could do it on location, though.
you got me in the box here.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
It honestly depends on what I wear, really, because I can envision it. Superman, I'd like to be like, maybe we buildings in the background, but at the same time have like it where I'm on the promenade, just casually walking through, like with the wind blowing the cape out and whatnot. But in terms of Batman, I want to try and find. I can get some good shots around Lancaster, to be fair, like either outside the castle or just in some random alleyways.
But you've got the whole world. So, I mean, New York might be New York
Yeah,
City,
Chicago as
maybe.
well,
Yeah, somewhere like
if I
that.
had a passport.
Oh, right. That's a problem.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but essentially, safe. Bear in mind, I would be freezing. Like potentially somewhere where it's snowing, really, like recreate the clips from Man of Steel.
yeah, yeah, I was thinking that. That'd be
Yeah, that
cool.
would be a shout.
Hmm. But yeah, get a passport first, and you never know. Maybe one day.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. So while you've been cosplaying, have you ever had an accident? Like, is there anything? I mean, obviously, your utility belt was a problem, but
Yeah,
has anything else ever broken, or have you ever like fallen down the stairs, tripped over your cape, or something?
I almost fell down the stairs once, but luckily I managed to stop myself in time. Those red boots aren't made for walking.
No.
But honestly, whenever I wear these suits as a background, I wear sportwear underneath, so like trackies, sport t-shirts, whatever.
Hmm.
There have been times where it gets like overly too cold, and when I was wearing Superman, the suit got a bit, tight, which, unbeknownst to me, I was still able to move around in it and whatnot, but I ended up, what happened? Because it was a couple of years back. I had to go pick something up and I felt like a tear, like in my
Oh
lower back.
no. Right.
I'm like, please God, tell me that's my undershirt.
And was it what had happened? Was it anything disastrous?
It wasn't too bad, but it's like, you don't notice until the cape goes up, really.
Yeah. I suppose at least you've got the cape to cover it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's usually just when my suits tear, really. That's the biggest disaster.
Yeah. That does sound like a complete disaster.
Or when I was at MegaCon wearing the Dark Knight Christian Bale suit, the gloves I wore, like they were screen accurate, but they weren't touch screen, so it's like taking a glove off, unlock my phone, then take it back on for the photo.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that's one of my main disasters I've had.
Right. So nothing
Or
too
when the
bad.
glove ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just something ripping, but I mean,
yeah,
could be a lot worse. I could think of a lot worse things happening.
yeah. I actually go out as Batman and I actually get punched down.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't be good. So when you go to Comic Cons, do you ever meet up with other people dressed as Batman or Superman or for a
It usually
mass
differs
photo
'cause
shoot?
usually when I do go to these things, like I mainly try and find people with like pro cameras because for some reason, like taking photos on the cameras actually take better than on your phone.
Hmm.
Like putting it plainly, trying to say that 5 times fast, honestly. But yeah, usually I try and find those people with cameras because with MegaCon, I know some people who do like vlogs on YouTube, and as soon as it's on there, that's it. I'm just clicking on telly, and then it's there. Like I end up putting on my story, like, yeah, see if you can spot me.
Yeah. What kind
But
of a
yeah,
follower have you got? Oh, go on. Sorry.
I do meet people there as well. Like some people who I've met there over the last couple of years. Like we always have and always will continue to be friends.
Right. Do you keep in touch with them then and arrange to go to events together, or is it just a
Yeah,
case
we
of like,
keep
oh,
in
I'll
touch,
see
and
you
then
at Liverpool?
sometimes we keep in touch, but we do arrange to like sometimes we arrange to meet up like outside of the bat suits, so just as this,
As your
like just as
civvies, with your
ourselves.
civvies on.
Yeah, just as us, like just meet up for the day, go around like shopping centres or something.
Right. That's really cool. So it's a way of meeting friends, well, people with similar interests.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
finally.
Um, so if you could pick, I mean, obviously you focus on Batman and Superman, but if you could pick a new costume and you had like unlimited funds, but something that wasn't Batman or Superman, what would
Oh,
you pick to expand your horizon if you had to go for something else? And it can be anything, not just a superhero, but like
yeah.
any cosplay.
Honestly, it all depends on the franchise, really. Like I could pick one from each franchise almost. Like in terms of DC, I'd like to choose potentially. I just said I said I've got one for each, but I've got many. Oh, I would like to try Green Lantern. To be fair, not that movie from 2011, not that one, but just a
Right,
random design. Probably the design from the Injustice video games, Injustice 2 especially. He looked amazing in that.
right.
In terms of Marvel, I want to say potentially Hawkeye in his Endgame outfit as Ronin because I've got rid of it now, but I used to have the haircut. I might bring it back. I'm not sure yet. And in terms of Star Wars, I don't know. I would say Darth Vader, but same again, that's a bit too basic. Everyone sees Darth Vader at Comic Cons.
Yeah, yeah. You need something a bit different.
Yeah,
But you've got
because
unlimited funds, so you can just go online and buy whatever
yeah,
you
like
want.
the original suit.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. So my friend Jake, he's content creator as well. Him and his partner Georgia went to Liverpool Comic Con. She was dressed as I think it was Bo Katan or Sabine Wren. I can't remember, but Jake was dressed as Savage Opress. Bless him, he actually glued the horns to his head as well. It was
Oh my gosh,
like the dedication was unreal.
that's crazy. Would you ever consider doing something like that, or is that just a
No, I
step
like
too
my hair.
far? Yeah,
Nah, keep my hair, thanks.
that sounds like it would end in a disaster.
Mhm.
So what's your favourite movie of all time out of all of the Batman and Superman movies? Or is that a
It's a
tough one?
tie,
I
really.
presume you've seen them all, and big fan.
Yeah, I've seen them all, yeah. Being honest with you, well, if it's one story and it's 3 movies, it will count it as one.
Yeah,
So
that works.
it's a tie between the Dark Knight trilogy or the Justice League Snyder Cut.
Right.
Because with the Snyder Cut, it was like as soon as that 2017 one released, everyone was all like hashtag release the Snyder Cut, hashtag restore the Snyderverse, all that jazz. Then 2021, we finally got the Snyder Cut. It's like Warner Brothers actually listened to what the fans wanted.
Yeah, for a change.
So that holds a place in my heart for that.
Right. That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, amazing movie. 4 hours, but it is a good movie.
4 hours. I mean, and I'll say this I've said this on many podcasts. I've never watched Lord of the Rings, and everybody shames me for it. And one of the reasons why is it's just so long. Three and a
Yeah.
half hours for a movie is just like it's a long time. It's a long
Wait, how
time
long's
to.
Titanic? You just got me thinking now. I was going to say, how long's Titanic? Bet that's nearly 3 hours.
I've never seen that either. So You know,
Yeah, I saw it
maybe
once.
it's
Forgot
just a
about
thing
it.
for it's a thing with long movies. It's you need dedication for things like
Yeah,
that, or you need to break it up into manageable chunks of like an hour here and an hour there. But
yeah,
I've just never got around to it. Maybe one day.
yeah. One day, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've just about covered all the questions there.
All right, brilliant.
So before we do go though, we have a little section which is 5 random questions.
Okay,
These are completely random, nothing to do with cosplaying. These are just questions that could be asked to any guests. So
okay.
the first question is Back to the Future or Gremlins? Yeah.
Oh,
When I thought of that question, I thought I don't actually know. I mean, for me, I would probably go Back to the Future, but they are both great movies.
yeah, they're both classics. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Back to the Future because
Good
I found it
choice.
more. It's more popular than Gremlins. I find like
Yeah. Yeah.
even though
Definitely.
if I ever met Lee Francis and I said that to his face, he would slap me. What's it?
You're a big Lee Francis fan then? Have you?
Yeah, he does make me chuckle. Like especially the Fancy
Brilliant.
Dress Fridays that he does.
Yeah, his costumes are absolutely fantastic. But one thing
Yeah,
I've noticed is every Friday when he comes on, it's never raining. So I don't know if wherever he lives has got his own microclimate, but he always walks around that corner in his back garden, and it's always nice.
yeah.
I
Unless
just
it
don't understand.
unless he's got trying to think from the top of my head, like unless he's got like a shelter or something.
That is always possible. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's absolutely brilliant.
yeah,
Such a nerd, and his collection of Stranger Things figures that he's got. And, well, he's got so many. Um,
yeah, and like Teen Wolf as well. That old '80s movie.
yes, he bought the actual costume, didn't he,
Yeah,
from the movie?
yeah, the actual basketball uniform. Yeah,
Yeah, but he'd definitely go down Back to the Future. I think if I ever
mm,
get to ask him, I will do. He's quite
yeah,
responsive if you go on his. He does TikTok lives and he does Instagram lives, and on the
yeah.
TikTok
I've been on them
lives,
a couple of times. Like I've always watched them before I
yeah, he has
go work.
hundreds of people on TikTok, but then on Instagram he only has like 40 or 50 people watching him. So if you ever
Yeah,
do see him on live on Instagram, and you ask him a question, he'll usually reply. So
yeah,
if you want to pose that question to him, Back to the Future or Gremlins, and let me know what he says.
yeah. I will do.
But I would say Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Next random question: mint or strawberry ice cream?
mint, 100%.
Right, that was a definite
Yeah,
mint. Right, good choice.
yeah. I'm a hit and miss with strawberry flavored stuff. Like I don't really drink like strawberry milkshakes like Yazoo or Fridge all that lot. I used to love them. Don't get me wrong, but I just sort of fell out with them really. But unless it's a tequila rose shot, that's the only time I'll have. Yeah,
But when it comes to ice cream, it's just mint.
yeah.
Amazing. What is your and not including Batman or Superman? What is your favorite movie of all time?
Another favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, but not including one of the Batmans or
Not
the
including one of
Supermans.
those.
And
Oh,
we're
got me in the
speaking
box.
all time, so anything you've ever watched.
Honestly, Jaws.
Good
Yeah, because I've got
choice.
the. I'm just moving my camera a second. I've actually got some more Lego there.
Ah,
I've actually
cool.
got the Jaws tattoo.
Oh wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it was a cover up from when I did this Cliff Burton tattoo back when I was in this band, but that kind of went a bit down.
Right, so you got a Jaws cover up.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
What is your favorite holiday destination? Not somewhere that you've been necessarily, but somewhere you would like to go.
Honestly, because I've been to Whitby for the Goth weekend many a times. I went on my 20th and my 21st. I've always loved it there.
Right,
But I'm enjoying Leeds. Like I've only been twice, and same again. It's always been amazing.
been a great time.
Like people are a lot more friendly here in Leeds than they are in Lancaster.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. I went to watch Tenacious D there a few years ago,
Yeah,
and it was brilliant. It was a really good day out there. Yeah, it's nice.
yeah. 'Cause I went to see Cam Cole on Friday just gone, and I decided because it was a late finish as well, and I was staying over, but I decided, nah, I'm not going to go back into a hotel room just yet because, let's face it, everyone's out. I'll have a explore.
Yeah.
6 a.m. I got in.
Wow.
I didn't drink. Like just
Right.
one drink and I'm flying.
Gosh, that's crazy. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Bet you slept most of the next day though.
Yeah. Mind you, I didn't drink when I went out on Halloween because I didn't want to risk my suit getting damaged. Like, 'cause if I get
Yes.
X amount and I fall over and then it's like something rips, then my suit's ruined.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Don't drink and cosplay.
Nah.
And the last question is Kit Kats or Mars bars?
I don't know on that one. Like, I'm going to say Kit Kat because they have the big ones, don't they? Like
Ah,
the
the
chunky ones.
chunkies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're banging. I
Yeah,
like
they
them.
are. They are.
Like, back when I was in primary school, they'd always be in my packed lunch.
Right, so you're going down the Kit Kat. Nostalgic reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
It's all good.
Hopefully,
It's been fun.
hopefully you'll get lots of views out of your Batman costumes over the next 12 months.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Yeah, I'll put a list of all
Yeah.
your socials in the comments of this, in the part of this video. So if you click below, you should be able to find all Jude's pages and where to find him. And yeah, all the best for the next 12 months. And hopefully we'll have you back on at some point.
Yeah, and hopefully see you at Blackpool Comic Con as well. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
easy to miss. I mean, I will be in Superman, but as I say, it'll be the black suit. So
Black Suit Superman.
yeah.
Yes.
And I will admit as well, actually, just before we shoot, like someone did ask me as well, like, what's the biggest, like most annoying thing when in cosplay? It's probably going to be like the same answer as everyone else. When you've got like, say, if you got the mask off, like as whoever you're dressed as, and you're trying to have something to eat, and someone comes up and just randomly takes a photo or wants a photo with you.
Yeah. Yeah. While you're just having a quick break.
Yeah, that's like the main annoying thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm.
No. Well, hopefully that won't happen to you at Blackpool. And yeah, I'll certainly keep my eye open for you. And if you do get bored of wandering around and doing your cosplay things, come and play a board game.
Yeah, because I'm also looking to do more TikToks as well, like when in cosplay, and have like people join in on said videos, whether it's recreating clips from movies. Like, I want to recreate some clips from Batman Begins and a few other movies here and there. But yeah, I'd like to try and collab with people more often.
Yeah. I think if you go into the Comic Cons and you're meeting people who are dressed as, the people
Yeah,
that have the
whoever.
movies, that's the best way to progress with that. But again, if anybody's watching this and they're into cosplay and they want to do some collab with Jude, just follow him on socials, drop him a message on there, and sort something out.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't bite.
Maybe not. Maybe punch though.
Yeah, a few punches and kicks as Batman.
Yeah, well, that's it. Amazing. Well, thank you very much, and I'll
No
speak
worries.
to you in the future.
I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
There we go.